So, what personal exercises do you undertake in order to get to that point of rediscovery and creationism?
Right.
I mean, if you don't do something, nothing will happen, and you're in the same world I'm in, the same world your daughters are in, where distraction is not illusory, it's real.
Right.
So what personal things do you do to encourage it and spur forth creationism?
You know, when it comes to creativity itself, and that's primarily what I speak to, the process of creativity, I believe that there are 3 steps in that whole process. It's the steps first of the actual observations. You know, there's an expression, nothing comes from nothing. And in order for you to be able to have an idea, you have to have observations. You have to take in raw materials in order to be able to collect those raw materials so you can build an idea. So the first thing that we do is we observe. I call it a process of active observance. And I think the innovator consciously is looking for things that are atypical from their norm. Meaning when we're walking outside, we're walking anywhere we go, or we're reading or whatever, you're looking for something that sparks you as being different from what you're used to, and therefore you get attention, you get time, you get more additional energy because now you're inquisitive about that particular thing that is outside your norm. And then you delve into it and you learn about it. You learn about its operations, you learn about what it does, why does it do it, how would I do it if I were to create it. It doesn't really matter whether you really know in fact the answers to these questions. The whole process is for you to figure out the answers based on what you know. That's the whole process of thinking differently, because I'm making a decision and making an understanding based on the ingredients that I have versus you're going to be creating something based on the ingredients that you have. But if we're both have different experiences and you're trying to create something and I'm trying to create the same thing, then 9 times out of 10, what we're going to be creating as an end result is going to be different. Because I can't possibly add the value that you added because my experiences were different. So that's the whole thing about thinking differently. You have to have different experiences from which you can pull from and then putting them together to create something new.